Some big brands obviously deserve to be where they are, but I've got a, is that working? Yeah. I've got a question about poker stars. Poker stars, yes. They rank very high, obviously, but they deserve to be there because they are a quality product. But some of the linking strategies they use are, to my mind, not really quite as white hat as we might have liked. For example, they've split their website into many national websites like pokerstars.de, pokerstars.fr, and so on and so on. And they link between these sites, and that probably gives them a lot of link juice, I would say. And the second part of this strategy is that they 301 redirect the affiliate links towards the main site, and that's another great source of links.
Yeah, I mean, you can never forget that we are still in the gaming industry, so even the best of breed brands, the top of mind brands, are always going to be participating in what would be, you know, something that, you know, Apple would not be that aggressive in their link acquisition strategy, and would not be doing that kind of redirects. But we're still in the gaming business, so, you know, from an SEO perspective, the difference between Full Tilt and PokerStars is really being aggressive, and PokerStars has just been out aggressive.
Let me say that, forget about Stars as a website for a moment. They happen to be a business that own lots of sites. What they do on their sites is their business. Google may interpret it in a way that they don't like, and may interpret it in a way they do like. The reality is, those affiliate links coming in, as you quite correctly said, are 301 through to the respective areas. They were passing some link juice. I don't believe they are now, as it so happens. But originally, that's what delivered the rankings. The link acquisition strategy they've got at the moment is, it was a 75-person team in the Philippines or Malaysia, I'm not quite sure, that was aggressively acquiring links for stars. They have recently dropped in some of their rankings, so not all of the points that they're doing are working today. But I go back to the same principles. On your websites, you can do what the hell you want. The same as Google, on their website, can do what they want. What we do on our websites is try to abuse that third-party website, which is Google. We want to rise in the rankings. And I really go back to what Bob was saying. This is gaming. We're not selling bottles of water here. It's gaming. It's poker, it's casino. Even the soft stuff, the bingo, is getting harder. This isn't a walk in a park. If you want to walk in a park, you go out through that front door and keep on going. This is gambling and it's competitive. Otherwise, why the hell are we all here?
Yeah, exactly. You deal in an elite market. We're not selling shoes and socks. You're selling gaming. There's a lot of money in it. You're dealing with the big guys spending £4 or £5 million a year. So I mean, is an affiliate, you know.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, on the upside, it's not about links. It's not about the quantity of links, and it's not about. I mean, the worst metric anyone brings to me is they go, "We've got like $20,000 a month to spend on links," and hey, their agency spends that for them. And it's like, I would rather say, I don't want your link budget. What I'll do is when I find the link that I need to be placed, I'll come to you and I'll tell you how much it's going to cost. But I'm not going to be measured on a metric that, hey, we need to get 1,500 new links a month. That's ludicrous. That is just such a bad metric. You know, it's like, and if you work on those metrics, seriously look at it, because we've been moving sites up through the rankings by not placing hundreds of thousands of bloody links on them. It's picking the right links. And the problem is that when you spend $20,000 a month on links, every now and again you get lucky and you get one of those half-decent links that will move you up a little bit. But the other $19,000 worth of links you've just spent, it's shit. It's worthless. So don't be. I mean, we as SEOs, okay. It's like, I was in the affiliate industry. As SEOs, we get tarnished as being so like the worst scum in the world, and it's because agencies sit there and say, "How much money have you got? We'll spend that for you," and that is wrong.
Yeah. Let me. Who out of all of the links that you guys and girls get, who classifies the links into, I don't know, something really simple, a traffic light system? the red ones that maybe backfill and orange are past enough of the value, and those green ones, the gold link style link, the ones that are really going to be out of that $20,000, the ones that give the value? Or do you just go for the masses as a whole? Can you put your hands up if you put some classification to your link acquisitions? And out of everybody who didn't put their hands up, can you put your hands up if you buy links or you gather links in some way? So the majority of people who are getting links don't classify them. Are you just going for the quantity?
So this is so very different than, you know, the conversations we had in these panels a year ago, a year and a half ago.
Things change.
Yeah, I mean...
Things change all the time. It's like Google is the game changer.
Yeah.
And if you don't follow the rules, they'll kick you out. It's just knowing what the rules are. There's the trick.
And that's a perfect example. It's like playing a sport where the only rule you know is Google's the referee, has the rule book, and reserves the right to not tell you a bloody thing, including we reserve the right to also change the rules whenever you might find out about one or two of them. That's the game we play.
It's interesting also that, for, you know, given when we did the raise of hands, it's sort of a majority of affiliates in here. It's interesting that for affiliates, though, what they should be doing, the game hasn't changed significantly, right? Like, you know, 3 years ago, you shouldn't be just slapping 100 thin affiliate sites up. You should be trying to build something that had some genuine authority, that provided some kind of service. That is still the same today, and it's more important than ever. Because if you have, you know, I mean, look at the big, you know, poker strategies. Look at the big guys in the space, right? What are they? They're brands now. They're not affiliates. You know, Poker Listings is a monster fucking poker brand that's an affiliate. And so, you know, for the affiliates in the audience, that message is still very much the same. To do something that is beyond just you sitting at a desk at a laptop at home. Try to make the dream of a great affiliate site. That message is still 100%.
Questions
So you're free to go.
Questions from the audience?
That's all I get. Thank you very much.
More questions? Did we have one over here? No? Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Hi, my name's Brian. I'm from the UK. This is off track now. I've got a question. I've got some new sites I want to launch, and I want to do some reputation transfer across. So, yeah, basically what I want to do is transfer the reputation of an old site to the new sites. And I've heard Jason talk about zone files before, and I've also looked into it. I can't find a lot about it. So I want some tips, basically, on how you can transfer the information, the reputation of an old site to a new one.
The first question is, if the old site has the reputation, why not work with the old site?
I'm talking about acquiring a site from someone else.
And if you're on that site, you want to transfer the reputation from that to your existing site, why not run both of them? Why are you giving yourself an extra layer of headache when you can, if you're acquiring that site and it has the oomph factor that you're looking for, why not work with that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point. It's just, I'm just talking about if you've got a shit hot domain that you, sorry, excuse my language, if you've got a really good domain and you want to build your brand around that, and someone who left a site running for years.
Okay, so if we put, it's not the search engine reasons, arguably. You want to do it for the consumer, this is the argument you put forward. The consumer, you want to build the brand around that. It's a better sounding domain name.
That's absolutely it, yeah.
And then for the zone, so the reason why you're interested in the zone file is you're trying to sort of maybe hide what the ownership is?
That's exactly it, yeah.
Well, you know, so I don't know, I don't think you, so there are definitely, you know, TLDs out there that have manipulable zone files, but I don't think anyone here is on the stage.